Hello there, beautiful Sagittarius energies. Welcome to my Tarot Nook. I am hoping all is well and good with you. Thank you for joining me today. This is going to be a very general reading, okay? This is going to check in with everything that's going on, whatever needs to be highlighted, identified. We'll look at the cards and go with what they say. So just keep that in mind. This is also for you, beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2025. So let's see what messages are here for you. Overall, where are things with you in your soul journey? So surrender is here. I can release my need to control. All right. So some of you could be doing some work here, whether it's ascension work, shadow work, or just kind of living through life where there's some things that it is time to kind of cut the losses. However, it's also you could have somebody in your energy here that is willing to do whatever it takes to work something out, handle a situation, a problem, and they are, they can, they're willing to release whatever, like if they're controlling, if they're manipulative, they're willing to work something out. And this could just come in many forms. It could be in the form of getting help, seeking treatment, okay, talking something out clearly, honestly, sincerely, something like that. But essentially, I feel like the universe, you're on a path right now, walking your way forward, where you're gonna release attachments, or you're not gonna play the game of feeling held back, anchored. Okay, so surrendering to the will of the universe and your creator, your source. Okay, that is where I feel like things are leading for you right now. Let's see what else is here for you. Okay, show the world a real you. Exactly. So, something here could really be holding you back, held you back from your life goals, your life dreams. Could have been anything, could have been, unexpected life situations. And whatever it is here, I feel like you're in an opportunity. Full moon Aquarius is coming up soon. Here, you're gonna have the opportunity to be the person that you've always wanted to be, whether it's to start a business, become creative, engage in a plan, an idea, a business, a decision that you've thought about, wanted, and it's going to be beneficial for you. It could be healing for you. Some of you could be just going on a retreat, taking a step back, resetting yourself. Okay, like so. But you're going to have the opportunity here to show the world who you are, who you're meant to be, for all the right reasons. And it's not to prove yourself to nobody, but to just kind of be, show the world. Okay, so you're not trying to be like, oh, look what I've done. It's more like, hey, here I am, this is what I can do. This could be career, this could be life, buying a home, it could be in anything. You're going to be very capable here, and a lot of positivity is coming your way. Okay, so just be ready here to I guess embrace. All right, embrace whatever the changes, whatever they may be. Okay, some of you, you could feel like, you've made past mistakes. You could be hanging on to that energy a little bit, being a little bit like hard on yourself for whatever the reasons. Just take that mistake as an opportunity to learn. All right, because there's a lot of things, a lot of blessings still waiting for you here. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot. And again, this is going to be tapping into anything and everything. So whatever the cards want to focus on, we'll focus on those as well. I have the King of Cups, okay. The Magician, King of Cups in reverse, the Magician's in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so we also have the Knight of Wands. And before I get into this, just a reminder, this is a safe space for everyone, so feel free to let me know what's going on with you in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy tarot. Definitely subscribe, especially if you're new. Everybody is welcome here, and I appreciate everybody that comes back, that's a subscriber. And if you're a returning viewer, maybe consider liking and subscribing these videos as well. And yeah, so I do variety style readings on this channel, y'all. So feel free to check out my playlists and my previous videos. I have been posting off and on last year. I had multiple surgeries. So far right now, everything's checking out okay. So I don't need anything else. I do have some time to do posts more frequently. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. So with the Knight of Wands, Excuse me, sorry, I had to actually go get some water, you guys. Um, Obviously it's a fire sign, okay, so we are looking at potential Leo. There's somebody here that's being very ambitious towards their what they want, what they're passionate about, what they're driven about here. Okay, so there could be an energy here that's about to enter your life, okay, or they're making their way towards you. And I feel like they're gonna be, or are obviously they're charismatic. Okay, so they have like a fiery desire to be adventuresome when it comes to like pursuing romantic ambitions and desires and things like that. I do feel like there's somebody that could even, you might be surprised. They may ask you to go on a trip with them, spontaneous, like impulsive, like out of nowhere. Just get up and go and do something. Somebody here just wants to have like a moment with you, okay, where maybe they can have you all to themselves, or just have like quiet time together or something, or just they just want like to have that breath of fresh air, and have you around. Okay, so like it's kind of like, there's like a sense of newness here that's trying to come through romantically, passionately. Okay, so but this is a very impulsive energy. Okay, so they come in as fast as they may leave. Okay, so they may not stay long, unless you happen to capture their interest. So we're dealing with somebody here that, you may actually be interested in, and they are definitely interested in you, but they kind of like to remain in control of how long they want to be around or something like that. Some of you just kind of, this could be like a reminder, like especially this is somebody from the past, to kind of like careful not to like just jump into situations without thinking them through, because this is somebody that could be very charismatic, or they could have some sort of influence on you. When I say influence, it doesn't necessarily mean flexing power or authority, but they either, they have your heart, you still have strong feelings for them or something like that. Okay, so this was not intended to be a love reading, but it feels like there could be something here relationship wise that's kind of materializing in general for you. So let's just go ahead and see what this King of Cups wants to talk about. It's showing up in the reverse. I feel like somebody here is just kind of that's been very loving or supportive or kind to you in the past, is now acting perhaps a little manipulative, trying to control your feelings or emotions or something like that, or playing some sort of a role where they're keeping you in limbo. We could be dealing with an ex or a current person right now, but they do have their own emotional problems, it feels like, and they project a lot on you, and make like a lot of it they make you feel like a lot of it is like your fault, or like you're contributing to it, or it's not good enough or something like that. They're very kind of controlling and manipulative. Okay, so be very, very careful with that. This is a very indecisive energy, so they try to be very romantic. They may be good and all that, but when it comes to emotions and things, they could be manipulative, problematic, abusive, condescending, and all the while, basically, whenever they're in low spirits, they're very, very toxic. They're not nice. They're not kind. Okay, they're not gentle. They're not supportive. They're not supportive at all. Okay, so they may guilt you. This person, this energy here comes through as though somebody that can guilt you. Could be Aquarius or Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be. Okay, it could be like in their charts. And I do feel like they try to guilt trip you, and manipulate things so that they can keep their relationship going. Okay. Even though something may no longer be healthy, so we need to surrender. Okay, you need to surrender. They need to release the surrender. They may be thinking about releasing because they don't want to lose you, like I was saying earlier, but we got to be careful here. We have somebody that this person is, how can I say this, oof, I don't want to say it. They're controlling. All right, and I feel like they use like the love, the sex, the power, the energy, the relationship, the passion of things to really kind of keep you in check for whatever reason. It feels like they don't want you to know that they're not like the only thing out there, even though I feel like you know that, and they don't feel like they understand how you feel about them, so they kind of dismiss how you feel, and they kind of want to keep you around, but in a way that limits you from exploring. All right, and it's time for the world to see the real you. Okay, don't let this person hide your shine. Okay, don't let this person control your feelings and emotions and thoughts. All right, so Yeah, the magician here is also playing a little tricky game here. It's in the reverse. We still also, I feel like I'm talking to or dealing with an Aquarius of some sort. I feel like somebody here might not have the actual true integrity or whatever it is they say they claim that they can have or do or they feel. I don't feel like it's true. I don't feel like they're being honest. I feel like this is somebody here who's like all charm and no substance, and they come through like that very strongly with the Knight of Wands as well. So it's kind of like, what am I dealing with here? Because it's always, it has to be sunshine and roses for their own happiness, for their own well-being, like their own fulfillment. All right. I feel like they may promise the world but deliver very little. And I feel like this is somebody that has the power that it takes to make the right thing, to do all the right moves, but they're not. They're taking things for granted. So they're very conniving, and I feel like they lack some sort of mental clarity here. So it could just be somebody that's super hypersexual or energetic in that sense, or just attractive or attracted to each other for all the right and wrong reasons. But when it comes to actually how they treat deserving people, people that are deserving of love, truth, honesty, kindness, whatever, they don't want to give. They don't want to do that. Okay, so in the general broader sense, because like I said, this is not meant to be a love reading. On the or on the business side of things in your life, or on the personal side of things in your life, just be very careful of somebody coming in pursuing you very passionately here, trying to rush you into some sort of a contract, a decision, a bid, an approval, an authorization, an acceptance, a commitment of some sort. Like literally, be very careful. Or even just even if you have like a friendship here with somebody and they're presenting themselves more than they are. I can take care of you and I can help you and you can rely on me and you can move in if you have to, and you don't have to. No. All these people, love, life, work, friendship, like life, like there is an upsell with absolutely gonna be kind of devastatingly disappointing action or delivery. Like, be careful. Somebody, you could really honestly just have the way, the means to help make people's lives better, and so people are just kind of really coming at you in a way where it's to fulfill, like I said, fulfill their needs, fulfill their buckets, meet their wants and stuff. But it's what they promise you. I promise you this. I feel like you know this though, Sag. I feel like you really do know this. I just feel like this reading could be more like of a wake up call, like, you know, some things you don't even want to be in charge of. Any, like, you gotta let them go. You just gotta let them go. Okay. The magician, I don't feel like they're making me feel very comfortable right now. All right, because they're trying to play the charm card. All right, but if you're seeing this reading and you're like, oh yeah, hey, this is true about them and stuff, they're gonna do it again. All right, so Eight of Pentacles. All right, I feel like somebody here, that they're in a place where like there's a personal path going on for you or somebody in your life, like something you're working on that you're trying to have grow, something you've been patient about. There's a lot of you that are learning how to be patient, how to change something up, okay, or how to, like I said, release the control. But that's a very good thing, because it's coming from a place where now we're looking at doing things effectively, correctly, okay, trying to accomplish things, having choices to accomplish specific things, okay. I do feel like for a lot of you, you could be working on improving some things in your life. Again, getting rid of the, like, realizing certain, like, just like literally just kind of, what is it called, removing all toxicities from your life, okay, like energies, people, okay. So that's very important to you. It's coming across. But also the way you're taking your way, the way you're moving your direction, show yourself to the world. You're really working towards goals and things that are going to make you flourish. You're going to be not just in the spotlight, like fame, but you're going to, it's going to be very attractive to the people that, know you, or you're going to end up coming to meet here. You're going to come across as somebody that invests time, that puts plan and thought and effort into things, somebody that's passionate, somebody that's driven, somebody that's meticulous, particular. So and I feel like some of you, it's about like learning from the mistakes more than just learning. So that essentially, like I said earlier in the beginning, if there were like some failures or areas you were feeling like something has failed or something is just, it's okay. It's okay, because we have that. Even though we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here, this is to close out the reading. The Eight of Pentacles is pushing, it's giving direction, okay? it's good. It's giving direction. If something, if something's not gonna change, like you're gonna try. There's gonna be trying. There's gonna be trying to work something out, trying to understand whatever it is that's going on, life, family, career, job, relationships. But the message constantly comes back though. You gotta be cautious. You just gotta be cautious. You gotta be cautious. Okay. So the Eight of Cups in the reverse is here. Eight of Cups is a Pisces energy. Okay, also associated with Saturn. This is an energy of like somebody leaving, moving on, dipping out. Okay, there could be some psychological or emotional struggles here taking place for some of you. I do feel like you could be trying to get over something or somebody, emotionally abusive energy here. Really not a nice person. And somebody that, you're about to surrender. You're gonna give up on either fighting for their love, attention. Well, not that you have to fight for it, but it's more like it's so cripplingly negative, or it doesn't come from a place where you feel valued and loved. So some of you, there's a lot of opportunities here that are coming through, but it's going to come at a cost. All right, so you might be stuck in a situation where you keep revisiting the past hurts and joys, but you're unable to like let go here. All right, so because of this person, like you're unable to let go of these, like you revisit the past, but you also revisit the hurt, but you also revisiting the happy times and the joyful times. So there's a little bit of a struggle here. There's definitely a clinging on to the past. Somebody's being very indecisive. It's showing up again, the indecisiveness. Something just feels very paralyzing. I don't know, kind of a grip you have on each other, but this is somebody that's really coming right back out about relationships. It's coming through from terms of relationships, in terms of emotions. Okay, and like it's just there's something that needs to be addressed here, looked at with a different, like, I don't know, I guess lens, as they say. All right, somebody here from the past could be also kind of trying to come back into your life and kind of kind of trying to deal with like maybe entering your life with, but you have this current relationship going on, and it's just like you're living in some sort of like confused state. Like what do I need to do? Okay, like what do I need to do? Which direction do I need to really want to take here? All right, so but somebody's in your energy from the past that's also kind of wondering about like what could be, like what once was versus what could be. So it's just deals with relationships and emotions a lot. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, you could be dealing with something where the energy is very predictable, too predictable. This is somebody that could offer you happy times, good times, stability, support, but they could also be the same energy that would be the type that causes problems, okay, because they don't move as fast or they take their time. Or they're not as spontaneous as you are, so you're like on a different pace. Okay, so I feel like here with the two knights showing up, where is it, the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles, and also kind of like, if you think about it, looking at each other, they're still kind of doing things in opposite directions. I feel like the decision here is, do we want to do fun and exciting things? Okay, that could be kind of costly, or do we want to kind of get ourselves in a place where we're more stable in our lives and decide which energy I want more in my life, like the person's, because it does feel like we have two energies here that are playing in your field. Also, for some of you, in terms of jobs or just a decision, you have to like kind of, you're thinking of things, or you might need to think on things that bring you the optimal choice that's best for you in the direction you want to go right now. Okay, so by the way, let's just give a shout out to this deck. I love cats to death. I don't know if you guys know this. I never used to be a cat lover, but I love cats now, and I've been a cat mom for a while. And so I am always amazed by cats and art. And I'm looking at these cards as I'm reading, and I'm like so just drawn into it. And I feel like this deck actually reflects the original tarot decks, the Rider White decks, and all that as well. So the art in it is very kind of reflective. Other decks are not. So just saying, take a moment. I love these colors. They pop so strongly. But yeah, with this Knight of Pentacles, we have a Taurus energy. It's time to get into some sort of a routine. Okay, it's time to kind of self-reliance here is coming through. Get yourself a routine. Your patience is still paying off. Okay, whatever it is that you've been patient, understanding about, it's still paying off for you. It's going to pay off. It's going to be a positive thing as you trek along. Okay, in general. With this Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, I am looking at Virgo again. So I have like multiple Virgo energies popping into the conversation. So this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I don't necessarily feel like it's too heavy. It just points out that there's disruptions here in areas that should be stable. Okay, so anything with the Magician, this person, this energy here, or the persistent um, situations that make you feel like you can't decide, or you're always kind of like clenched to things so tightly. Yeah, this card is like, hey, let's just take a look at everything, and let's just kind of look at what's really disrupting us in our lives that we really can, like, we need to work on. What it's financial disruptions or problems, we need to address that. If it's a relationship or a partnership or something, like we like, so addressing it could just even be you having that plan for yourself and getting yourself on that track. Okay, so I do feel like in terms of like love, you could be dealing with a family member or somebody that disapproves of the relationship that you're in, or somebody that tries to have a say in whatever relationship that you're trying to have, and they could be causing conflicts here. Okay, there could be conflict because somebody here may not be wanting to like let go of you, or maybe your time is now being shared with somebody else or something like that. So there's a little bit of that going in. All right, there's a little bit of a chaos taking place in that sense, but it's time to reevaluate things. Okay, and evaluate what like family time or work time or love time or partner time means to you, and that way it aligns to your happiness versus what you've been trying to do for people all the time, and it goes underappreciated. All right, so the Seven of Pentacles here, this is a Taurus energy. It does again have some Saturn. We have some Saturn cards. The thing about Saturn is just like not seeing things eye to eye sometimes, just being negative, just being in a punishing place, restrictive, controlling how much love I want to give, controlling how much, whatever. I don't like it. So Saturn here plays a role with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse a little bit. It does feel like you might be feeling like your patience has led to some wasted efforts, or that something is just not playing out to the value that you were hoping it would. Okay, and maybe your partner feels like you're not seeing the growth and the benefits that they are bringing from the time that they've invested. So there's some sort of a clash here that's consistently taking place. So some of you here, you might be wondering what it is again you might want to invest in. Okay, and do I want to be in this partnership with this person? They may be thinking, do I want to even be with Sagittarius? Fine, whatever. Okay, but if somebody's going to be like acting like, y'all know the exact situation more than I ever will. But if it's coming from a place of like playing games to maintain some sort of inconsistency or lack of committal, then it's just a matter of just deciding what it is that you want to do. Okay. The King of Cups here, okay, in the reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there could be some expectations here again, okay, that are influencing your romantic connection with this person, or somebody on the outside trying to play a role here, and it's messing the way you want things to be. Okay, so you could be kind of, somebody's trying to corner you, put you in some sort of like an ultimatum or some sort of a corner, like where you have to like decide to do this, or if it's not this, then it's that. And again, you're going to be thinking, what the heck do I want to do here? What is my message? What is my goal? Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, like I mentioned earlier, they do play a role, and I feel like for a lot of you, there's a clash between, dedication to personal growth versus dealing with relationships and rewards. Okay, and here it comes across too a little bit with the excitement of the Knight of Wands. Do I want to, or do I want the stability and things? So I feel like a lot of the decisions fall upon you, and I feel like you know this, of course, but you just got to be mindful and careful here, because your actions and reactions here, they're going to lead you to go wherever it is that you want to go next. Okay, you'll be able to take off in any direction. But I feel like the message ultimately is to look for honesty in others and their actions, okay, rather than just their words, especially with the Magician here in reverse. So keep that in mind. And also consider how like your personal growth with the Eight of Pentacles is going to align with what you want in your relationships and partnerships, especially with your romantic desires and expectations of others, because and also expectations of what others may have of you, because we do have an energy that expects a lot out of you for some reason here. So they're just here to take from Sagittarius. Okay, so let's see what other oracles are here that jump out that maybe tarot did not talk to us about, or what else do we need to know for Sagittarius at this time. Okay, what else is here? All right, so heart of betrayal. Yeah, we are dealing with a love triangle of some sort. There's a betrayal of trust, heavy betrayal of trust. Somebody was unfaithful. I mean, you know, it's about confidence, okay? Enthusiasm and optimism. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're looking for that to be fulfilled in those ways. I feel like you're the Lady Venus energy here. It is definitely time for you to explore your desires, Sagittarius, and go after what you truly want. Show the world the real you. It really is your time to shine, okay? So some things may be taking time. Like I said, we might have a repressed energy or somebody that knows exactly what they can do or give, but they don't do it, or they talk about it. They're very slow in action. So something with that person might not be the right time right now, okay? There's an indecision again coming through, lack of consistency and an on and off relationship. So, hey, I mean, I just feel like that kind of captures what we're just talking about. But, you know, things are going to work out for you. I feel like you're a ruler of their heart. You will get what it is that you want, what your heart desires. But I feel like, you know, you're standing out from the rest anyway in all the things that you do. It just comes down to what it is that you really want from whatever energies that you're dealing with, okay? We also have a Miss Lazy Daisy. Look, this is the person that we're talking about. Lack of action, a procrastinator, okay? So this is exactly the person that still wanted to show up regardless, even though, you know, there again, it's just, I feel like it's a sign for you to kind of, you know, tap into here. Let's pull some angel messages for you. I don't know why these are in reverse. Well, let's go ahead and make sure these are fixed. All right. Let's pull some angel messages for you. If you have any specific questions, these will be your answers. Okay, so just take them, take them as they are meant to fall for you. Okay, and yeah, I put these from the last reading the wrong way. Otherwise, I would have used them, but I put them in the wrong way. So even though I shuffled, they were still in the wrong direction. So, oh well, let's see here. Some answers for you. We do have compromise at play. Need to be assertive. Yeah, exactly. And we also have ask for help from others. And we also have there's going to be a successful outcome. Look at that. So we've got that going for you. All right, and finally, I am bringing this back. I haven't done it in the last few readings, so I'm going to pull a self-love, self-healing message for you. And if you are still with me, thank you so much. Like the video, please. If you haven't done so, subscribe. Appreciate your support in those ways. It does help the channel grow a lot. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you, or you can claim this card by typing the word listening. All right. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So that is also a message for you here, beautiful Sagittarius. Love you all so, so much, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye, ladies and gentlemen. Love you all. Bye.